Chapter 11 group is Regal and the UK. We know that for sure. If you go to the site where the Chapter 11 filings are, link is in the description. Lots of useful links for the valuation of Cineworld are in the description. And if you go to the bankruptcy filing site, what you can then do is you can see who is actually classed as a debtor in the Chapter 11 bankruptcy filings. They are called the Chapter 11 group, and that is UK and Regal. And so the rest of world do not owe any money. But the fact is, rest of world and the Chapter 11 group are both owned by us Cineworld shareholders, and it's us that will, if we can't pay the debts of Chapter 11 group, that does then fall back on to rest of world. But it's interesting that in only the last few months, during the Chapter 11 process, did Cineworld pay off the rest of world debt using the DIP financing, debtor in possession financing. Just the fact that Cineworld did that is everything that's happening at the minute is a strategic move. Every movement of debt is a strategic move. And there is no benefit to taking debt off rest of world unless you plan to retain ownership of rest of world in the current Cineworld shareholder ecosystem. And so the question is, could Cineworld push liability for the Cineplex lawsuit onto the Chapter 11 group? If the Chapter 11 group are the ones responsible for the Cineworld lawsuit, you can get rid of all the debt and all the legal liability and just be left with rest of world. I have done rest of world valuations in my last video. I might try and do a clip next week purely valuing rest of world so that can go up for you guys, because I think that's going to become progressively more likely as a potential that is what we own from now on. Either way, I think it'll be useful to just value that. But yeah.